Now, to set prices, you need to consider, is it cost-based pricing I want to set? Cost-based pricing is you calculating the cost associated with producing or selling your product, and you add a margin on it, to ensure that it covers all your costing, all your expenses, and you add a profit on it. This is very common with some businesses. Most people, what they do is that, okay, this is how much I spent in buying this. I will put a percentage, 50% on it. I'll put 30% on it. But then you need to consider a lot of things before pricing your product. You need to know what value you're giving. You need to know what is your competitor selling. You need to know, your customers, what buying power they have before you fix a price for your product, before you adopt a strategy. Now, if you're in a market whereby competition is high and you just enter the market newly, that means there must be leaders in that market. The leaders of the market are the one that calls the shots. They're the ones that fix the price in the market. So maybe when they fix a particular price in the market, because they're the cost leaders, they're the ones that decide the market price. When they fix it, you want to adopt a competitive pricing, by researching the pricing strategies of your competitors and offering similar products based on what they are offering. They're fixing a price of 15,000. You want to fix your price for 14,500. Now, what you're doing is competitive pricing. If those people are moving their prices downwards, you also want to move your price downwards. The reason is because the market is competitive and they have people who are leaders in the market who calls the shots in the market. For you to stay in that market, you have to stay close to their price. So maybe you want to do value-based pricing. You offer lots of value, and based on the value you offer, you will now price it. So let's say I if you want this amount of products, this is the amount it is. If you want to upgrade, this is the amount it is. We call it value-based pricing. Based on the value you price it, based on the value you offer, that is what you price your product. Maybe you are a technician, you are a very good technician. Other guys can be charging, okay, to do a job, they're charging, okay, I want to take 50,000, and you can charge, I want to do 70,000. The reason why you're doing that is not because you are just different from them. It's because of the value you are bringing. People see that the value you're bringing is different from the value just ordinary persons will bring. So you should do all these checks yourself. Know the market where you belong. What is your business model? What is your competition like? Do a competitive analysis, do research to find out what stage you are in the market. Do a product mapping. What is your product? What is the level of your product in the market? Based on that, you will know how to price it. If you are doing a service, do this value mapping. What value will your service provide? When you do a value mapping or you do a product mapping, you will know where you are in the market. Based on the position where you are in the market, you cannot fix your price. Are you going to do cost-based pricing, whereby you say, okay, I've put all my costs together, let me put small margin on it to be able to sell because of where you are in the market?